So I have another demo video here for you guys today, and at the end of the video I'm going to preview a world I'm working on that I'm actually transitioning over from a game map I was working on with a friend of mine for a video game we were developing. But let's focus on what's before us right here. So we have a active player list, which you see in a couple worlds I can think of that are very popular, but not very many. And I think that should change. So I want to make this accessible to people, and I have actually applied for the VRChat creator program, so we'll see how that goes, and if I get accepted into that, that will be another way to get these assets besides my Patreon. But let's go ahead and go just in play mode, and I'll show you how it works, as this does sort of work in play mode. It won't show the correct name because I'm not logged into my account, but you'll get an idea here. So what it does is it lists all the players in the world and how long they have been in the world for. We could make it show other things as well, or really whatever we want, but I think this is the pretty much really all most people would want, unless they want a custom version of it, which, just leave me a message or something if that is what you're interested in. But essentially this will show the player and how long they've been in. So let's take an example, or let's show an example, I guess I should say, of this with my actual player name. So let's get out of play mode and go into build and test. Alright, now you can see that I'm in with 2 clients running and it shows 2 players. It's going to show my name twice because, well, it's 2 instances of me in the world. But if we just wait a minute, this will update with how long we've been in for. Okay, so we waited a minute and we can see that the timer has indeed updated. Now this will count minutes, hours, and really only minutes and hours. I think I have it set up for days too, but haven't tested that, so I'll have to double check on that actually if you're interested in that. But this is a pretty simple asset, and there's actually no setup involved. You just drag and drop the prefab into your world and it'll work. Of course, it is based on a UdonSharp or C# script, so you can apply it to a different canvas or panel or UI, whatever you're assigning this to. Oh, look, there we go, we just had it live update there, so you can see how that works. Now this is pretty much the end for this demonstration, but I want to take a minute before I even show the world I'm working on to encourage you guys to come check out my demo world and the other world I made. I am trying to get these out of community labs, and that requires you, the viewers, to come hang out and spend time in my worlds. If you have suggestions on how I should customize it, please feel free to leave it in any of the video comments. I will probably heed your suggestion. I don't really know too many people inside VRChat, so I am relying on you guys, the viewers, to come help me get these out of the community labs phase. I do appreciate it. I guess we can go ahead and show the world I am currently working on now, even though this one is not finished here that we're looking at, Skyline Loft. And links to all of these worlds will be in the description if you can't find them in-game. Just look down in the YouTube description for a direct link that will open your VRChat client, and then you can hit that favorite button so you always know how to get back to it. So let's go check out what I'm working on. Alright, so this is actually still in Unreal Engine at this point. I haven't transferred all of it over and rebuilt it inside of Unity yet, but that is the plan. So this would be the world entrance. So let's go ahead and go in play mode. Then I've disabled the sounds. And you can see what it's going to be like. I'm going to do as much of a one-to-one conversion from Unreal to VRChat as I can, as I want to create some of the best assets possible. Now these lasers will they don't look like they're totally working at the moment, but I will have to remake these as they are particle effects and they won't transfer over, but they will be moving and all that good stuff. So we'll have like a laser light show. We'll try to get some holograms in, all of this cool stuff. And this isn't totally done yet. As you can see, it's a little barren It's more of just getting the geometry and layout in and then polishing it up when I'm done with it. But you can kind of see what it's going to be like. It's going to be a cyberpunk club world, and it's going to have like, you know, a VIP section and all that cool stuff. I don't know, I think it'll be a really cool like kind of club world. I know those are extremely popular, so I wanted to give a crack at making one in my own style, and I just so happened to already have this as an asset from another game I was working on with a friend, and he and I agreed this would be a really cool VR world. So that is the plan. And I hope you guys are interested in it, and let me know in the comments below, and I'll keep you updated on the progress of it and how it's going. As soon as I get something kind of user viewable, I'll drop a link and put it in the community labs. And that's it. Hopefully this gave you a solid start. Whether you're building your first VRChat world or just looking to add more polish to the one you've already got, these little systems can go a long way toward making your world feel interactive and alive. If you want to try this asset out before dropping it into your own project, I've got a public demo world set up. You can jump in, push buttons, test things out, and see exactly how it works in action. I always try to keep the demo world updated with the latest version, so it's a great place to explore and get ideas. And if this video helped you, or if you're using any of my tools in your world, consider supporting me on Patreon. It helps me carve out more time to make these assets, keep them updated, and put together more tutorials like this one. Even a small pledge goes a long way and means a lot. There's a link to both the demo world and the Patreon in the description below, so feel free to check them out. Thanks again for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.